Hello everyone, it's an honor to be with you in AIV. I'm Jaeguk Sim, the AIV team leader. I will do training on naval engineering and learning management system. For the first time, I will introduce naval engineering. In chapter 1, I will briefly explain what naval engineering is. In chapter 2, examples of naval engineering. And finally, what will be done in this training. Then, let's take a look at naval engineering. Times have changed. Teaching methods have changed a lot. STEM education, design thinking, naval engineering are typical examples. Do you know what do they have in common? The first thing is recognizing the various problems presented as mine. If you perceive a problem as yours, you can focus more on solving it and increase more interest. The second thing is a harmony of engineering and humanities. So far, most of the teaching methods have focused on technology, and naval engineering has emerged as a solution. The main content of naval engineering is to specify ways to realize human rights and the public interest based on change and improvement. The steps for naval engineering are as follows. First, read a book together and discuss what problems the main character is facing and how to solve them. The book can be 10 of pages of fairy tales, or it doesn't matter if it's a book students have read before. When a solution is proposed, it is made into a structure or model by applying technologies such as software and robots through coding process. Students can use materials that are commonly found around them when making a structure. It's needed for teachers to prepare education robots, sensors, and motors in advance. After making, announcing the structure and receiving feedback for improvement. Finally, rewrite the story under the assumption that the solution was used. Let's take a brief look at the flow of naval engineering. Read a book, find problems and solve them, and rewrite the story. While the students solve the problems, they can use various software education methods, such as robot education, STEAM, AR, VR, and drones. Naval engineering is a humanity education that begins with reading and ends in writing, and also convergence education that involves discussing and practicing engineering skills. I will explain with an example from Papua New Guinea. Naval engineering begins by selecting books. It will be a more meaningful experience for students if you choose a book helping them not only to improve writing skills but also to build a good character. We choose the book Earth, I Will Depend. The contents of this book is that the planet is not one of the geniuses, but everyone. After reading and analyzing the book, we decide to solve environmental problems. Among them, opinions were collected to improve the function of garbage cans. We used a physical computing tool called Arduino to solve the problem. Arduino is a useful tool to utilize various sensors and actuators. In this training, we will use a physical computing called CodeWiz. It was good to be able to learn about the use of various sensors through training. The ultrasonic sensor was used to measure the distance, and it was possible to detect dark and bright with the brightness sensor, and it was possible to express variously by the motor or the LED accordingly. After learning the function of Arduino, I made my own IoT trash can. When a person approaches, the door is automatically opened by the ultrasonic sensor, and when it gets dark, it is automatically turned on so that the location of the trash can.
예.
야 여기 이거 빗센서 되게 잘 된다 얘는.
I thought that if I applied for this to my sons, while taking the training, I could get various examples. In fact, some teachers are working on a project to create separate garbage cans from students. Let's take a look at what you will learn in this training. As you can see in the table, we will read a book, find problems, and use CodeWiz and coding school programs to solve them. CodeWiz, a physical computer that will be used in this training, and a coding school program, a block type program. The book we are going to look at together is Hansel and Gretel. This is the flashlight we will make. It is a device that automatically lowers the hand when a witch approaches, and a device that drops marbles at regular intervals. After training, teachers select a book, find and solve problems, and upload photos or videos to the LMS. We'll finish the first class and learn about learning management system next time. Thank you for listening.